What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Today we are going to be talking about a lot. I know it's been quite some time, and truth be told, I've actually posted a lot of YouTube videos, or actually I created a lot of YouTube videos. I just haven't posted them because, well, that's a different story we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the show, we're going to talk about everything leading up to the show, how the show went, what I placed, so on and so forth. So if you are interested in that, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Alright, so before we get into all the details and whatnot, we're going to go upgrade our microphone system for the camera. So let's go do that. Awesome, thank you.
Good morning, guys. It is currently July 1st, 2024. We are officially 2 days post-show. Kind of allowed myself Sunday to kind of just cheat and do and eat whatever I wanted. Still kept the protein high, but told myself that starting on Monday, which is today, we're going to reverse diet. So we're going to actually continue to do a diet, but just higher in calories. So eating fairly healthy foods, staying along a certain caloric intake, and hitting a certain protein goal as well. So that's going to be the goal, to kind of, you know, get stronger, get bigger. And yeah, so right now we're about to eat our oatmeal. We're doing 80 grams of oatmeal. We're doing 1 serving of this Ghost Chips Ahoy protein, and that's going to be our pre-workout meal for the day. We got the pre-workout going. Beyond Raw Lit. This is some good stuff. It's a pretty fairly older brand, but they've pretty much nailed down the ingredients list for this. But this one is the Jolly Rancher cherry flavor. And yes, we are using our pre-workout in a wine glass because pre-workout is a delicacy and it must be treated as such. You gotta swish it around a little bit, you know? Really get that aroma. Perfect. All right, guys, so let's get into the nuts and the bolts, I guess you could say, of everything regarding this prep. So there's 4 main topics I want to talk about today. The first one is what weight did I start at? What was my lowest weigh-in at the end, and then what was the total amount of weight that I lost. So I started this prep officially on January 1st, 2024, so that was about 7 months ago. With that weight, I believe I started at around 207 or 208 officially, probably about 2 or 3 weeks before I started the diet. The most that I got up to in terms of weight was 213 pounds. From then, you know, we dieted down for, 6 months, did our first show, and then 3 weeks after that did the second show for a total of 7 months, and got down to 166 pounds. So it's about 47 pounds-ish, give or take. 47 pounds is quite a bit of weight, guys. It's the most that I ever weighed back in, December of 2023. And honestly, I didn't feel the greatest. I was at a super high body fat percentage. That's not a body fat percentage I ever want to get back up to. I do want to gain weight, but I also I want to lean gain. So I don't want to get a bunch of this body fat that I have to lose over 6 months again. This prep was entirely too long. 7 months to be on a diet is absolutely asinine. It was just, my entire life was consumed by it. I ended up putting stuff on the back burner, like friends, family, the business, so on and so forth. So I never want to do a diet that long ever again. What was my mindset going into the show? My mindset, this show I feel like is a different feeling than all the other shows, because I feel like this is the first show where I actually feel like I stepped on stage to compete with myself and not anybody else. Those of you, so some of you guys, actually most of you guys don't even know, but last year I competed in the exact same show, the Dennis James Classic. last year, the same venue, same everything, and I actually only did half the show. I ended up not going back for finals because I knew for a fact I wasn't even gonna play, so my mindset was like, if I'm not gonna play, so there's no reason of even going back there. So I actually left the show halfway through, and that's something that I regret because I was in a really bad mindset in regards to stepping on stage. Everyone wants to win, but I feel like a lot of people don't know how to shut off that kind of competition with someone else, because ultimately at the end of the day, the only person you're getting on stage to compete against is yourself. And if you don't have that mindset, you're going to have mental issues in terms of your self-image, you're like comparing yourself to others. And so that's kind of the mindset that I went in to it with this show, is that I'm stepping on stage to compete against myself. I'm giving myself another starting point to kind of build back up and then get better and better each time that I step on stage. So what do I need to work on? Things that I need to work on that I've definitely noticed is I need to bring out my chest. My chest is probably the weakest point on my entire body. My chest makes me look super flat, and if I'm able to develop my upper chest and get a better, well-rounded chest, I think my odds of placing are gonna be extremely high. Another thing that I kind of needed to work on is my delts, or not my delts, my lats as well, is creating that thickness in that under portion right here. So that's something that I'm also going to work on over the next about year as well. So what's next after this show? I can comfortably say as of right now, I will not be competing in any more NPC shows. Now, with that being said, that doesn't mean that I'm not competing at all ever again. I'm actually going to start moving over to kind of the OCB portion of competing, which is basically the all natural. With me being all natural, it's really hard to step on stage with, you know, other athletes that are on gear and whatnot, and that's just, you know, the reality of it. And I have nothing against those people, you know, it's just you can't compete with those types of people because they're just absolutely like monstrous. So I want to go like the healthier lifestyle route and kind of start competing in those natural shows. So I'm very excited for that. I don't have really a show in mind yet, but we are taking a year off from now until next year to kind of grow and focus on those areas. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, guys. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, leave a comment down below. I'm gonna go hit this workout, but thank you guys for tuning into this update video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.